Hey everyone, I'm Roberto Coscia, and today I want to show you how exists a way basically to form agreement which are super secure and is way more secure than our contracts, legal contracts, etc., etc. This, how can we achieve agreement that are totally clear, unchangeable, unhackable, etc., etc.? Stick around because I'll show you in this video. First thing, to explain this, I need to explain what is some topic in general related to Bitcoin and blockchain. But in brief, you can do this with smart contracts and audits that are created thanks to an invention that has been done, which is basically the blockchain world and the Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is something that revolutionized finance because it created a way to create a decentralized digital currency in 2009. This is something you might know Bitcoin because they possess value and they are famous because their value actually grew exponentially since 2009 to a value currently of nearly $100,000 per one Bitcoin. Bitcoin is basically an alternative financial model to handle finance and money. It is built by the blockchain technology and it operates without central authority, which is very important, through peer-to-peer networks. This foundation enables cryptocurrencies and smart contracts that power today's decentralized economy. Bitcoin, it handles more the value side. The Ethereum increased added another layer that also handle all what regard agreements, contracts, making even more secure the system for that this matter. So the agreements, if you want to make agreements that are super secure, smart contract is the solution to that. Let's go further and talk a little bit more about how blockchain works in general. I will make this brief. Basically, blockchain works with the data blocks, network validation, and mining process. The data blocks, a transaction is stored in a cryptograph way, linked block, containing timestamp and hash code. This make the data very secure and the transaction very safe. The network validation peer node verify each transaction using advanced encryption protocol. And mining process, basically the new blocks added in the computational process, computational mining, make even more secure the network. What are the nodes in the blockchain? Network computers, any computer connected blockchain network maintaining full ledger copy. So if we have a data that burns, if you have, let's say, a computer which burns, your data remains safe because there is a copy that is accessible to any other computer. So even if you burn 90% of computers which contain this technology, your data is safe. Transaction validation, so node verify and ally transactions, ensuring network security. And the decentralized storage. So as I said, distributed storage eliminates single point of failure. So the Ethereum, while the Bitcoin itself is more associated with the value in the financial aspect, the Ethereum add this new layer, which are the agreement and supports decentralized application and smart contracts. So while we have with Bitcoin just a layer of decentralized financial asset and value, we need a way to connect us with the external data and external world. This is done through oracles, which are decentralized too. We need decentralized way to access the data from externals, which allow to keep very secure the data and the principle of the blockchain. That's how they allow the smart contract to come into place. It is an open source CRI system enabling automated agreement powers thousands of decentralized applications worldwide. Smart contracts are built in different systems, but one of the most way it is they are built is with a technology called Solidity, which is a programming language similar to the one that we know, like TypeScript, JavaScript, etc. Is another programming language, very efficient, to write this type of contract. They run automatically in blockchain without intermediaries. The capability of this that the code is immutable. What this means? That once you deploy this contract, they can never ever be hacked and accessed. And the Solidity language is a primary programming language for Ethereum smart contract development. So the oracles is the way the blockchain interact with external data, and the chain link is basically a way to connect with external data. Through this is done. So data, the external data, it is taken from the real world and can be through the chain link network be integrated in a decentralized way to the blockchain ecosystem. So this allows real world integration and these contracts to be very, very strong. Why we're talking, this means talking about smart contracts, we're talking about hybrid blockchains because combine public external data and private with the decentralized ecosystem. So best of both worlds, combine public transparency with private protocols, offer enterprise-grade security and compliance. Enterprise solution, perfect for business requiring permission, maintaining blockchain benefit with organizational control. And flexible architecture because it's customizable, consensus mechanism, and act controls. Scales to meet specific business requirements. So this is also very good for allowing scalability. How we ensure smart contracts are the most secure and great way to be shaped? Through code review, you can present comprehensive analysis to identify vulnerabilities and errors. Security validation, so you basically check if there are critical vulnerabilities that can affect the financial transaction, considering that once you deploy it, it is not immutable. So it's better to form them very well initially since the beginning. Any flaw can be a problem later and can spoil bad hackers to steal money from you, basically. Ecosystem trust. So it uses nodes, oracles, and now this creating reliable automation. So this together, all the systems together, create a tamper-proof, trustworthy blockchain application that revolutionize how we conduct business. I hope this was useful to understand why smart contracts should be more widely adopted. They're a very secure way to create agreement and this domestic, and it doesn't rely on third-party entities and regulation and situation that make this unsecure and even difficult to be created. If you like this video, consider to like, subscribe, and comment, letting me know your opinion. I'm diving into the world of smart contracts and we'll give you more information about this topic. See you in the next video.